Also, chat, I learned that you know that Down 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 by the River song? That song is literally about some lady getting lucky down by the river. Tell me I'm wrong, chat. Black guard, I mean African American guard. I'm sorry, don't cancel me. Thunderclap. That's not a twerking joke, by the way. That's just a move, right? Claps her hands, and then like thunder comes out. She doesn't clap her butt cheeks, all right? Blink tactics. So you just blink your eyes and you're like, am I doing it? Am I doing it? Welcome back to the Bookkeeper's Library. My name is Candy, and today we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 with 1,000 mods. 1,000 plus mods? It's a very, I'm unsure about that. But what I am sure about is not only did we add a mod that allows us to have more people in our party, but we also added that was part of the mod pack by default. But I added a mod that allows me to create a second custom player, because you can have other people in your party, right? But you can't really customize their look too much. But by look, I mean specifically their class, right? So I added a mod that allowed me to create a second, like another player. However, I also added a mod that allowed me. With that custom player will also have like stuff that you don't normally have unless you have a mod. Everything's balanced. I also added a mod that makes the game harder depending on how many people are in your party. So I wanted to have more people in the party, but I also did not want to make the game easier. You see what I'm saying? So what I ended up doing was creating Beatrice, who is a succubus. Let's see. And she specializes more in spiders. So her stuff is a bit of a double-edged sword, chat. Because the only weapon she has is the one that she can conjure with her powers. That's the only thing she really has. And with that, it allows. I also added something that you know that nudity perk where like when you don't have any armor on, or I think also clothes, and it might be only because of the succubus power. Like she has an effect on the battlefield, but her power is a little bit of a double-edged sword because I gave her this spider, whatever that thing is. I'm gonna call it a guitar. I'm gonna call it a guitar. This spider guitar. So she plays it every turn she has, and that summons like spiders. The problem is if she doesn't focus, if she loses focus on whatever thing she's like, whatever spell she's focusing on, those spiders will go rampant and turn against us. It can be fixed and turn them back against us, but normally what she's also focusing on is her blade, the blade that she can conjure. She's very weak in terms of strength, but because she has like good like psychic powers, it makes her a very powerful partner. What also makes her very deadly is that she can siphon the life of her party members. What makes her a bit of a catch-22? So apparently she has a let's see. So right here at the bottom, she has a what's it called? Some type of concentration counter. If it gets 0, she stagnates and she can't move. So in other words, I don't know how to reset that. That resets automatically after each battle, but I have to keep an eye on that because if the battle is taking too long and she's using too much of her power, she'll just drop to the ground. So there's that. There is that I have to keep in mind. So she's very effective, but she can also be a hindrance because right now she has like these spiders. Also, she floats too. But she has these spiders that she can conjure up like one turn at a time, and they won't disappear. I don't know how you can get rid of them. All I know is that if she just isn't concentrating on something, on a spell, then she can end up in a very bad situation. Okay. These spiders act on their own too, so I think they can be controlled manually, but I think they're automatically set to their own little devices. We might also be able to change their appearance, but I really don't want to mess around with that. mess things up. All right, chat. We're good here. So offline, what I did was mess around with the armor and everything. I even messed around with Karlach's class. So now she's fully barbarian instead of barbarian and 1 level monk. Then we have Shadowheart, who's more. I set her up to be more. What's it called? Support, really. So we have Beatrice, the Succubus, and Shadowheart, the cleric, who's more support, but still deadly, but more support. This katana that we found affects Shadowheart. Like every turn, I think it is a cursed katana.
Thinking and had to re-find your stream.
It's a cursed katana. What's up, Ember's Tail? What's up? Welcome back. So she has a cursed katana, but what makes it very her thing very powerful is that she uses she has something that automatically heals her every turn. I don't know which one it is. This ring right here, the Whispering Promise, Blessed Mercy. When you heal a creature, it gains when our bonus attack rolls, combat regeneration at the beginning of your turn. The ring activates and heals you 1 to 4 hit points. So we have a katana that hurts her, but that has very powerful effects. Like because she's more, we have her set up to be more light damage and everything, and how her setup allows her to focus more on her spells. Like so her wisdom is level 18 and everything. Here, let me show you. Her wisdom is level 18, and her character is 13, intelligence 8, constitution or whatever you want to call it. So she's more of a background, just like Beatrice, the Succubus. So I think she's we have her. She is a Succubus, Spider Queen, a Lich, and Entertainer. So, and her focus is more support as well. A lot more magic. Like I said before, we have 5 people in our party, but I also added a mod that makes the enemy tougher. So if we added another, we can adjust that up if we want to. But if we added another person to our party, we won't. It would make the enemy even tougher. The more people we have in our party, the tougher the enemy gets. And yeah, that's kind of brutal. That is kind of brutal. I'm thinking about adjusting it a little bit because her ability, the Succubus, Beatrice, she can conjure spiders. The problem with, like I said before, the problem is that if she's not focusing on something, specifically her ability to conjure her blade, because right now she's got her blade conjured, and if she loses focus on that, the spiders will start attacking anybody in the area, especially even us. So there's a little bit of drawback to that. So I think it'll be fine. It is still balanced. If it still feels too easy, chat, what I'm going to do is rack that up and make the enemy even tougher. Even though we're on tactician mode. Okay. I tested it out off stream about how tough she is. So I had, there's a few goblins that we haven't even attacked. So what I did, I sent Beatrice out on her own to fight some leftover goblins at the goblin camp. And they were tougher and everything. But because she was able to spawn spiders. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Because she was able to spawn spiders and teleport around the map, it made her a very powerful asset. Because if she gets hit, she can't really take damage like that. So she is very useful on the battlefield as long as she's protected. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. Leave camp. Also, what makes it very when you have a mod that allows you to have more than one person on like in your party, what makes it a problem is that if you try to go to sleep with 5 people in your party, what will happen is, let's see, map. We have to get up on out of here. What could happen is we got to go down to the Whispering Depths, maybe? Underdark. Yeah, there it is. What could end up happening is that you soft locked your game. You don't want that happening. So what this mod will do is that it'll prevent me from being able to sleep if 5 people are in the party. So that is very useful. So we need to teleport over to here. There we are. So we stopped at that bridge up above. I didn't want to go any further because it says if you go any further, you leave Act 1 and going on to Act 2. So we're gonna do everything we can until we see Act 2. That's what we're gonna do. We saved what's his face. She talks mad trash about her friend. I don't want him to die, so I'm probably gonna leave him here. Can we revive him if we wanted to? I'm not sure, but we'll leave him here for now. We got plenty of members in our party. Okay, get the heck up out of here.
If everyone else minds their business.
I can pick that up, but is that the flower that what's her name is looking for? I wonder. Also, let me see if I can arrow. I want to try to arrow him because if he comes over, he can get exploded by these. But Sir Bloom, and I need that. If we had that one magic hand spell, we could actually grab that. I feel like if we... Okay, you come up here, you big ugly. No. Okay, so let's just get back a little bit, and then we can hit that, get that out of the way. Hopefully it doesn't blow up the flower. It probably will. Knowing this game, anything is possible. But yeah. Okay. So as long as we don't create fire, it won't explode, maybe? And how long will it take to for this gas to die out? If we had a wind spell, we could probably get rid of a lot of it, though. Severed arm. Can we use the severed arm for anything? Is that possible? Like, what is that? Because I think I saw... Yeah, I see a bunch of body parts around here. Can we use those for anything? I want to pick them up. Let me get rid of that one, too.
Yo.
All right, now Yo, Star, what's up? How's it going? If we use the fire, we can... Oh, wait, it's gone. Nice. I think we could use a severed arm for something. Swarming toadstool. Okay, and I want to pick up this, but I want to quickly get it out of my inventory. Let's get back. I really don't want to fight that thing. Get back, get back, get back.
Well, what about you?
It's going great. I'm kind of nervous because I added a mod that makes the game tougher because we added a 5th member to our party. So I hope it goes fine. We added a succubus who can control spiders and everything. She's a... What is she? Let me see. She's a succubus, spider queen, lich, entertainer, and everything. So she has... Also, she can summon spiders, but if she doesn't focus on those spiders or on some type of spell like this blade that she has, if she loses focus, those spiders start attacking us. Yeah. Also, a lot of her power is very finicky because she's a succubus. It's very... Her powers allows her to help the team or drain the team of all their power and use it for her own, and become a giant spider. So she is a catch-22. So she's powerful, but she ain't, invincible. She's like a glass cannon, really. And then we have Karlak. She is more of a... She has the Dawn Spark armor. And if I'm being honest, I don't think we are supposed to have that yet. That doesn't come on. We're not supposed to get our hands on that. I'm not sure how we got our hands on that. I think it came from a mod, but I feel like we're not supposed to have that Dawn Spark armor yet. So that's why I'm happy that I did add the tougher that mod that makes the game harder. Because the mod pack that we have is supposed to just, the mod pack that we have already makes the game harder anyway. Because it adds more monsters where monsters shouldn't be. But we added another monster. I added another mod personally to make the enemy tougher. And then we have our support, shadowheart cleric. She's more of a support with the blade that hurts her every turn, but she also has a ring that heals her every turn. So, you know, there's that. Are you supposed to have something equipped here? Whatever. And then we have Laziel. Crazy thing is, I didn't know you could.
Say
One
you
of my
played any
viewers
horror games
from
lately?
YouTube was supposed to told me that we were supposed to have. I thought so. At the time, I had only 3 people in my party and everything, but apparently I gotta have 4. And then with a mod, I was able to add 5. Horror games. We just got done playing a horror game. I'm going to post it eventually because one of my my monthly subscribers, a doctor, plays loves horror games. So I got to make sure to post that because he likes horror games. And then we have Laziel. She's also, I think she's a fighter. Okay.
Nice and quiet now.
Let's get up on out of here. I want to change the main character's fighting style because right now she's a fighter. Because we were to have a fighter in the party, but I'm not. Maybe a death knight. I think a death knight would work, as long as we can still do dual. As long as we can still do dual stuff, I think we will be good. Let's get an arrow. Stealth failed. Okay, we got 4 spiders on the battlefield now.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, let's do another one. I kind of want him to come towards us, chat. So I really would prefer to stay back. This needs to get out of my inventory, though. I got distracted. Can we send this back to the camp? Send to camp, yes. Okay. It's out of our inventory. Alright. And we end our turn. Well, her turn. There's the spiders. Oh, we can control the spiders. Normally they're just like automatic. Let's get them a little bit up.
What's the plan?
I don't think we're gonna need that much. We can just leave the spiders behind. And for now, we'll just keep striking this owl with arrows. So can you see the right there? Can you see the darn thing up here? That tells me that their HP is up and their I think also their examine. HP is up and their condition. The character is currently receiving a 1 additional bonus action based on the core settings. So we could do a regular action or we can use bonus action. But for now, they got more HP and more bonus action going on. We can raise that up if we really want to. And that's only because that is taking effect only because we have 5 people in our party now. Can we arrow again? No.
Nothing will stand in my way.
You can stay back.
Gods, it's hot in here.
And you can arrow. We could get you a little bit closer. Arrow again. There we go. Also, we still need to play, what game is that? We need to play, finish up,
Knees high.
we need to finish up on Little Nightmares. What the heck was that? Oh. She gets hurt, if she doesn't attack. Oh. That's one of the spiders.
Time to strike.
Let's get you a little bit closer and then use an arrow. Oh, it's surprise. So that's why he's not attacking. Okay, our arrow game is not on point, chat. Alright, spider's attacking. Nice. Get you a little bit closer. And another one.
Where do I go from here?
Get you right there. Yeah, we don't need to get too close to it. That's another one.
Never a dull moment.
Hop, hop.
Another one. We also want to go through here. I'm going to go as far as I can until it says, hey, if you keep moving any further, you're going to go into Act 2. And when that happens, we're probably going to go above ground because there's some monsters I really want to fight. That, I remember last time I fought them, they were extremely tough. So, and I had a hard time fighting them. Food of Giants. Oh. I never beat the game. I stopped at Act 3, like right before Act 3. So, I really want to see where the party compares now. Okay, we can't see it. Yeah, so we have the succubus in the back waiting. Beatrice, her name. And she's spawning, like every turn she's spawning more spiders.
My faith will protect me.
Is that right?
Blood comes easy these days.
Calling reinforcements.
Blackith's blade, silence that thing.
It's hiding. It knows that it's in like a... Ugh.
Swift and lethal.
Alright, we're just gonna get down here. Dash.
On the move.
Okay. And we still can't hit it. We're just gonna get up in its face. It's hiding from our arrows. Dash. Dang, that spider's slow. You here?
Got to keep fighting.
Is that right? Can you teleport? You can't teleport. Okay. So let's just dash. You can't reach.
Got to press on.
It's because Laziel's blocking the spot. So she can't go any further. She might be able to jump though. You shouldn't be this far down by yourself though.
Time to push my luck again.
Okay. Laziel, get the frick out the way. Dash.
Very well.
Can you jump? You can. No, we can't jump on top of the bird.
Where do I go from here?
You stay here. I don't think you can... You can stay hidden. I think I'd prefer that.
This is my happy place. Soldier.
And I want you, if you can, to jump down here. And we could probably arrow this one. Miss. Again. Critical miss. How is that even possible? Alright, you watch the spider queen's back. Now you have to get out of the way. Can you jump at least? Nice. Okay, now you can hit. And one more time. Come on. Now, that spider should be able to... These spiders should be able to finish off. Not yet. Almost. Bite, dash, jump. You jump down there, or will you get hurt? You'll get hurt. But now you should be able to bite. And you missed.
Need to stay focused.
But now you should be able to hit that with an arrow. Critical miss. Again. Got it. I really didn't want his backup to come. I think is it still alive? No, we killed it. It had a hook. Okay, what else is around here? Didn't we take out yeah, we gotta get up there. Didn't we take out a thing that
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
sleep? Why?
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
I think you're good.
What now?
Okay, so I really want to
For the taking.
get that thing off his high horse, but there's one over there too. So we could arrow it, maybe? I know there was a whip that allowed to pull someone near. I think Shadowheart might have a water bubble spell. I could have sworn she had a water bubble spell. You know what? She probably lost it when because let's see, set water bubble. There it is, but it's not set. Okay, that water bubble spell would have come in handy big time. Oh well. What is this? Are you tuned to attract and delight those around you? Okay. So we'll just hit this one with the arrow. It's probably going to come our way.
Best thing ahead, or I'm lost.
Okay. Hit it with an arrow.
Carefully now.
Arrow. There we are. Got it. We have a lot of spiders on the battlefield. The good news is that actually plays in our favor. Only because the Spider Queen Beatrice, she's able to siphon the energy of her teammates. So normally she could do that with the regular people, but because she has that spider loot, it comes in handy big time. So she don't have to use her own team, her human team, to use the spiders
Nothing important.
that she's
Ever
conjuring.
easy.
Problem is, the more spiders she brings out, the more of a problem later. So I think we're gonna eventually put a cap on that spider thing, because if she lose concentration on those spiders, they will attack us. Okay, I need. Where are you? There you are. Like really far away. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Use an arrow. There you are. And another. Critical miss.
Still on my feet. Still breathing.
Okay,
despite
so
everything.
now we have. Do we have control? No, we don't have control of the Spider Queen yet.
I wonder if this is
Now
worth
we
the
do.
cost.
So now what we can do is link her to these spiders. Your relationship with your teammates is extraordinary, and that allows you to use magic silk to connect them and make them stronger in battle. If the connected team dies, you will lose 20 discipline. That discipline is what I told you about. That if she hits 0, like she falls on the ground and kind of goes unconscious. Okay, so we can connect 4, That one. That one. That one. And then that one. And then what we can do, we can either make them stronger. Prepare a melee. No. Let's see. Manipulate the silk to enhance the spells of one linked teammate. Last for 2 turns. No. What's this? Transfigured Knight. Your power is completely out of control. Forcibly drain all teammates connected to you. Teammates are unable to move and cannot be attacked for 3 turns. I think that only works if long rest. All display will be restored on transformation. I think that's best used when there's like no more, like down to like 5 discipline. Because right now it won't let me use it unless she has to have a long rest first. That might be the case. Maybe he's like depleted. But we can use this. In battle, choose to engrave a type of charm pattern to provide yourself with buffs. Only 1 charm pattern. Okay. So we can make the consume the health of linked teammates to strengthen yourself. What do you mean strengthen? Like in what way? Each linked teammate consumes 1 HP per turn. When dealing damage, they restore 2 discipline. Each linked teammate consumes 2 HP per turn. When dealing damage, they heal you for 8 health. Each linked or 3. Each linked teammate consumes 3 HP per turn. When damage, all enemies gain 3% of their maximum HP as desire. Or 4. Each linked teammate consumes 4 HP per turn when dealing damage. You will teleport to the enemy. Ooh, interesting. Strengthening the defense of linked teammates. Strengthening the damage of linked teammates, so the enemy's desire increase faster when attacked. Assume the health of linked teammates to strengthen yourself. I think strengthening the defense. The damage taken by linked teammates is reduced by 50%. When a linked teammate is attacked, the damage will be converted into the desire applied to the attacker. Attacks against linked teammates have disadvantage. Linked teammates increase their armor by 3 each. I think linked enemies are increased by attacked. Strengthen the defense. I think strengthen the defense. So the spiders, or at least 4 of them. And then what we're going to do inactive. Okay, spider's lure is off. Okay, good. So she's not bringing any more out. Okay. And I think we're good. Deal additional lightning to all linked targets by activating it. No, we'll hold on to that. We can use Misty Step though. That is possible to get closer to the enemy. But no, we'll just wait. She is more of a like stay in the background kind of type. Gloves of teleportation. No. She can stay back here and wait.
On my word.
Okay, what about Karlak? I think Karlak can handle... No, these guys are tough. But let's hit him. Let's hit this bird with another arrow. There we go. And run it back. Missed. How sad. Alright. And dash. We're probably going to get these set up. Are we fighting only one? Yeah, I think we're fighting only one. I want to get these set up right here. There we go. And dash again. These spiders are very freaking slow.
Victory awaits.
What would you do, chat, if you find a spider as big as your knee? No, as big as your foot. And run it back with another arrow. It's got baned. Okay. I wonder something. Examine. Because we have so many spiders in our party, this character currently has a 15% increase to their maximum number of hit points based on the... Wait a minute. Does the spiders make them even tougher? I don't think so, but that is a strong possibility. Like, the more spiders we have in our party, the tougher they become. That's wild. Because I thought it was just players, but maybe it's also counting the spiders as well. Like, the summons. I doubt it, but it's possible. Turn spider. Oh, I didn't know there was a thing up there. If that spider could just push. Okay, so that's the spiders that we gave a boost to. That's exactly. Did she lose concentration? You didn't lose concentration, did you? Okay, no. She didn't. Okay. Because we do not want that to happen. That's a critical hit. And then we're going to have you jump back here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You came to the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Superiority dice. I really don't want to... How do you get, Does the superiority dice recharge? Inspect. Replenish resources. Superiority dice are spent to empower battle master maneuvers, improving proficiency. A short rest. After a short rest is recharged. Okay. Dang it. So I really don't want to waste that then. But we are but she is charged up with electricity. She could lightning blast charges. Yeah, she is charged up with electricity, so she could do some damage. Do we have an electric strike anywhere? Let me see. Multi-bolt. What's this? Superiority die. Main hand attack. Okay. So we do have... Does she have a sword that does electric shock? Hold on. I think she has a... Oh, it's the hammer! We gave her a hammer, really? Okay. Good idea. Creeping attack. So we'll just hit her with the hammer that already has electric damage, and it should apply more electric damage to this. If you hit. Alright, try again. If you hit. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll just use a cold claw. Okay. 266. Okay.
I'm ready.
Are you though? That bird is too close to Shadowheart. We need to what can we do without using too much? No. I don't want to use any spells. I want something. I don't think we can. She's not strong enough to push. Yeah, she's kind of weak to push. Wait, how strong is your strength? 11, and that thing has a strength of 18. Yeah, you're not pushing that thing. That thing is heavy. Okay. Let's just do a regular strike then. Let's also hit our target, please. Okay. Anything else we can do? Short rest. Play a tune, delight those around you. All those are spells. Invoke. Foes have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you, and your movement speed increases by. We could have her play a tune, Channel Divinity, but I think Channel Divinity cost. It costs a point, and it recharges after a short rest. So I really don't want to use it here. These guys are tough, but they're not that tough. You can't move without getting attacked, so we're gonna.
I won't give in.
Okay, let's see if we have enough to bite. Missed. Jump over here then.
Nothing important.
Another spider. Let's bite this one. Samuel, thank you very much for the like from Facebook. Spider bite. Critical. And then we're gonna jump behind this spider. There we go. We got a few spiders on the battlefield.
Can't even catch my breath.
There's another one. I don't think you're enchanted, but still you can bite. Okay, let's get you behind these spiders. There we go.
Time to push my luck again.
You might be able to do something while you're not dueling. You can make an additional melee attack with the duel as a dueler. Let's see here. We could. That takes a spell. That has to be charged up with one short rest. So I really want to hold off on that as much as possible. What we can do is probably use a Misty Step, this short rest, teleportation gloves, up top. No, I'll just stay down here and fight this. Use a regular attack on this thing.
Time for some bloody work.
You missed. You can't double strike either. Okay, can you move without getting attacked? No, you're gonna get hit if you try to move. Provokes attack opportunity. You could use Dueler's Enthusiasm, but I really don't want to waste that. Wait. Per turn. Per turn! Oh, you can use it once per turn. Okay. Critical. Okay.
Watch this.
Karlak, are you strong enough to push this dude out of the way? This thing is level 18 and Karlak level 19, so you might be strong enough to push this thing. Too heavy to shove. Oh, it's too heavy. Okay, so then we're just gonna have to have her hit. Long rest. Boot of giant damage. Chances depend on athletics and higher if you hit an invisible. Try to kick a target away. Alright, we'll just strike regular. And then we'll try to kick. Okay. Run it back. Okay. And then we should be able to kick. Yep. Okay. It didn't do much. Okay. Spider bite. If you move, I think you get hit, don't you? No. Okay. Let's move you out of the way. Oh, you can't move where you get hit. Okay. let's have you jump over here. Dang it. Okay, halt. We could halt both of them. Preventing them from moving or taking action for 3 turns. That's a good idea. That one. And that one. Okay. So they got halt for 2 turns. That's good. 3 turns. So we can start wailing on them. Carlac can't really do much. Alright. I'm not Carlac, what's her face? Why does she keep spawning more spiders? We turned that, her ability to do that off, right?
Blood comes easy these days.
Problem is, those spiders are going to be nasty if she loses concentration. They're not going to be too tough, but they are going to be a pain in the butt.
But to keep going.
Alright, can we do a sweeping attack? Hit both of them at the same time? We can. Okay. So this should work. Missed? Try it again. Critical hit on that one, but missed on that one. Alright, let's get you out of the way then.
What should I do?
Regular hit. Critical hit. And
No choice but to keep going.
bite this thing.
Another fight. Let's
And
go.
bite this thing.
Survival is all that matters.
Bite. Who's hitting? Okay. And bite. Bite. Not enough resources. Okay. In your turn.
The only way out is through.
But you can hit this with that. 14 damage. You can strike one more time. 16 damage. Regular strike. Okay, this isn't going so bad. It's gonna get tough on act on the next act though. I can just feel it. Okay. Loot. Loot. Okay, I want to turn off your ability during combat. Each turn, fire a spell, you summon a spider. Okay, that should be off for now. That's too many spiders. We got a bunch of spiders on the battlefield right now.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Okay, and I want you to send that back to camp. There you go. I want to give the Succubus that Necronomicon book, though. If I'm being honest. Okay.
Let's get
Now I just want to climb up this. And then we can get something from up here. This. But I also want to get... That's a camp. I think there's... There it is. And I think I need that for the...
got the blueprint and the Now I need a forging tool.
A forging tool?
Forge at the blacksmith's house should do.
Forge at the blacksmith house. I think we... Okay, I know where that is. So we can probably teleport. I'm probably going to make a dagger or rapier and give it to the Succubus. Give it to Beatrice. Fast travel. We're going to go towards the Goblin Camp. Not the Goblin Camp. Blighted Village. There we are. Okay. Okay. Let's save up. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Where is it? It's a piece of wood. There it is.
This looks suitable. Now, to add a great sword, sickle, or dagger.
So what kind of... You have a dagger.
A long road ahead.
Let's save up. Because I don't think she can use this particular dagger for this. Because the dagger she's holding is an enchanted one. Like, it's only formed because she is concentrating her magic. And if she loses concentration, it disappears. So would it be permanent? Let's take a look at this. What's the blade to bring death on the victims? I don't wait. Because one of her spells says, like, as long as she's concentrating, she can form it. Let's see, that spell being high spell casting? No. Where's that spell? Okay, let's try this. Blade of Lust. Shape the brimming lust into a blade to execute anyone coveting you. See, normally it's a damage of a 2.8. If we use this or any other spell, it could break the concentration. Concentration casting needs to focus on maintaining the spell. They can only cast one concentration spell at a time, and their concentration might be broken when they take damage. Yeah, that's when that spiders will become a problem. So we could use that blade, or we could try. I'd rather use that blade, but I don't know if it'll break something. Do we have any other daggers that we could use? There's a dagger. What else? There's one goblin dagger. Weaver's edge. That's a skirmisher. She can't use that. We might have more daggers back at the camp. But let's see if we can use this one. So we already saved up, so let's just try it. It doesn't work! Okay. Okay. It does not work. Okay, so we should be able to...
Never a dull moment.
Because if we do a dagger, I want to give it to her, but... Let's see. Smithing this. We could give it to her as a secondary, but she's better with just no secondary weapon. Dagger, longsword, or what? Skirmisher, dagger. I don't see a good dagger in our inventory. I really don't want to waste it. Let's go to the camp. Where the heck? There you are. Dagger. No. Dag. Where are you? See one here. We could find an enchanted dagger. I could have sworn there was one that had an effect that if you throw it, it'll come back to you. She did say a dagger or longsword, and I don't know what the third one was. Okay. No. King Remedy was like, they need to add a mod that makes sorting or organizing. That's a dagger. Ooh. That one you get from a DLC. This is also a dagger. blood packed blade, but it just looked ugly. We could probably change it. Here's a rapier, short sword. We might be able to use a short sword. If so, when you are wielding attacks, we might be able to use a short sword as well. It's possible. Long sword, dagger, or short sword. I think it said. Oh, she said. Okay, we'll try these. This is a skirmisher. I'm gonna use that one first. I doubt that will work, but I'm gonna try it. Because it's a broken it's broken. So maybe this will fix it. Doubt it. Alright. Brandon, what's up? Thank you very much for the like. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Okay.
Have you unlocked
Save.
the spell that lets you transform any boss into a sentient Klondike bar?
Ascension Klondike bar. I should ask the bookkeeper to make a little manga strip of with Klondike in there. A big Klondike bar corporation. Knowing the bookkeeper though, she'll probably just make a Klondike bar character, like make some lady in like with big boobs with an evil grin or something like that. I'm positive that would be the case. What? So what are you trying to say, Candy? The bookkeeper likes big boobs? No, it just... you know that whole... I hate saying the word representation, but you know how there just seems to be a thing in the world where people are just anti-women's body and everything? Like, because like, I think I told you before, the bookkeeper has like a very large chest to the point where she has to, like when she when she does her picture, like in a drawing, like she has to, like, you know, make them small. She makes them smaller than how they normally look, how they really look. But she says she's most likely going to change that, so you will be able to see the bookkeeper like with something
can you make a bloody
way larger.
Evangelion-like mech fight manga between a Drive Pepper mech and Klondike bar mech?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Evangelion. She does want to do something with Evangelion, though. I don't know if I told you that, because the creator of Evangelion said he welcomes people making Evangelion content and everything. Let's see. Can we do this dagger? We can't do the needle dagger? Oh, dang it. Okay, what about the blood dagger? I'm assuming that it can't be enchanted, chat. I'm assuming that's the case. Nope. Can't do that one. Okay, what about the broken skirmisher? Yeah, it just can't be enchanted. Okay. Oh yeah, we still got a body in our inventory. Why? I think... Oh yeah, chat. I'm thinking about changing the main character from a regular fighter to a dark knight. Because we already have a fighter on our team. I need our main character to be a dark knight instead.
I'm kind of against it because I was confused after watching the original Evangelion. My head will short circuit if we start getting side content.
Oh yeah, yeah. He said he's all right with it. And everything. I think the bookkeeper doesn't want to necessarily add on to the story, but more just use the design. Granted, the bookkeeper did like in one of the light novels, Wednesday Addams is best friends with the prince, but because Wednesday Addams is very smart, she already knows that she doesn't necessarily belong there, which I find very interesting. Can we use a short sword?
The roaring furnace awaits an offering.
So we put a small dagger in there.
A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
Now add the level 20 cap extender, the 3xxp mod, and the monk subclass expanded mod, and play Way of the Drunken Fist Monk.
No, I don't want to do that. I was thinking about doing the monk thing, but the problem is, like, people... It's like... the problem is I've seen it done. And because I seen it done, now I don't want to do it. Like, oh, it's already been done. Never mind. Silences targets on hit. Sorcerer's Sorcerer? Sussy what? That looks like a pretty cool dagger. It does.
Time to get this thing fired up.
So I guess we can't use it anymore, right? Or can we? Let's put this dagger in there. Is the furnace a one trick pony, chat? Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
All right. I want to turn her into a dark knight. 1 second, chat. How much money do we have?
Super good dagger against spellcasters. I like to give it to my rouge or monk.
Oh, okay. I'm probably give it to our Succubus.
You can only use it once.
Oh, you can only use it once? I'm gonna give it to our Succubus because she's proficient with daggers. The problem is she's at a particular level where she can use 2 daggers, but if she has a second dagger in her hand, she ends up, let's see, she ends up getting a little bit of a nerf. Look at that, 7 to 16 damage. So it kind of nerfs her a little bit. So if she only has 1 dagger, then she gets a 7 to 20 damage, including the psychic damage. I mean, not including psychic damage that this blade gives. So I'm gonna wait until she gets another level up that will allow us. We need to get rid of these freaking spiders, because if she loses her concentration, we have to kill all the spiders.
Those aren't boobs, those are balloons.
Those are balloons? Well, she is a succubus, so I was actually going to give her more clothing to cover up and everything, but I'm like, nah. That's literally like what her class is, and she floats. So she's a what? She's a lich, so she can float. But we need to get she's a bit of a glass cannon, so she's not really supposed to. Those are too many freaking spiders. I'm sorry to anyone who's afraid of spiders. Got a phobia of that. Go to camp. Yes. We're gonna talk to what's face to get our class changed to a dark knight. Withers, yeah. Withers, Mr. Withers, not the Withers from The Simpsons, but the Withers from, you know what I mean. Where the heck are you? Oh, you're upstairs in another door? Where are you? Oh, you're below. Also, chat, I learned that you know that Down 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 by the River song? That song is literally about some lady getting lucky down by the river. Tell me I'm wrong, chat. Tell me I'm wrong. She's just singing about wanting to get lucky. Oh my gosh. Freaky. There's something here, chat. Right here. Right in the middle. Okay, Mr. Withers.
Fate spin.
Yeah.
Thou require a new ally.
No, I just need to. So, how we had to create Beatrice, we had to create her by adding another mod that allows us to create a second player. You know, like a player 2 kind of thing. So we had to do it that way because none of the companions that we can bring into our party allows us to customize the race. Like all the races, even the hirelings, are set in stone.
As thou desire.
And I needed some dead lady. I needed some dead lady, and I forgot which one it was. But we're gonna go. So this is what that's Beatrice. So we're going to go for, where is it? Death Knight, right here. Death Knights converge with the enemy in close combat, complementing the blows of the blade with dark magic that makes the enemy vulnerable or injures him with unholy energy. The Walking Dead.
Bunch of
like
new
the
classes.
Game. Oh yeah, there's a lot of classes here. There's even more classes without any logos. Duskblade, Ritualist, Cultist, Ketheric, Harley Quinn, Whispering Blood, Iron Hand Grenader. Oh my goodness, you just throw grenades. Mind Weaver, Alchemist, Summoner, Black Guard. I mean African American Guard. I'm sorry. Don't cancel me. Spellbinder. Red Witch, Divine Soul, Wild Heart, Arcane, Vanguard, Companion. Oh, that's when we created a companion. We had to select that, I think, or something. I'm not sure. Okay, we're gonna go for. I really want Warlock because we need to be able to read that book, but I think we could probably get. We need because I want to be able to read that Necronomicon, but we'll just go. We have her go Dark Knight, and hopefully that helps us read it. Right, Dark Knight. I'm scared. We could go Master, or we can go Leader and give everybody like a bit of a boost, but nah. Dark Knight, Disciple of Shar, Sentinel. Spell sword, blending martial material attacks and arcane spells. Spell words are unpredictable frontline combatants whose abilities marry both tradition and devastating effect. Ooh, yeah. Oh, there it is, chat. Look at that. Storm Cellar Spear. It's got lightning damage. This is perfect. This is perfect because we already gave her like electric armor, electric gloves, electric boots, and electric hammer. Like this would. We're gonna get rid of that hammer, by the way. I don't like hammers. But that will come in spell forged armor. Use magic to alter your equipment armor. Really? Any medium armor. Okay, let's take a look at this. Shocking grasp. The target cannot use reactions. This spell has advantage on creatures with metal armor. Okay. Storm spell, throw a melee weapon enchanted with either lightning or thunder magic. When dealing lightning damage, the hit target suffers the weapon's normal effects and takes 0 lightning damage. Lightning arcs towards an additional target with a 4.5 meter, dealing 3 lightning damage. When dealing thunder damage, the target takes an additional 0 thunder damage. Huh? When dealing... Oh, okay. And must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from the caster. Dang. The damage caused by both variants increased by 1d6 at levels 5, 11, and 17. Spellforged armor. Any medium armor conforms to your body's shape, allowing you to use your spellcasting ability modifier in place of dexterity when calculating your armor. Any light armor you wear magically hardens, allowing you to add half your spellcasting ability. You don't have spellcasting abilities yet. Modifier round down to AC. Weapon bound. Ritual bind up to 2 melee weapons that provide enchanted accuracy to weapon and spell attacks. Cannot be disarmed and returned when thrown. Awesome. Light weapons are giving the thrown property if they lack it. Throw bounded weapon. Eldritch points 3. Arcane armory. You may spend Eldritch points to form magical bonds between yourself and your weapons and armor. Weapon bound creates a permanent bond with a weapon, enchanting its
Are you caught up on Bleach?
Capabilities.
The final part of Thousand Year Blood War is coming next year
armor
and looks awesome.
temporarily alters your armor, granting it advantages beyond its normal counterparts. King Remedy says, are you caught up on Bleach? The final part of Thousand Year Blood War is coming next year and looks awesome. I am definitely not caught up on Bleach. Bleach is a very long show. I think I stopped watching Bleach around when Ichigo first fought that one dude with that little girl always on his back. I think I stopped around there. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Calculated correction. You may use your intelligence bonus instead of charisma bonus when determining intimidation rolls. Really? Because we have an intelligence of 17, chat. Eldritch inspiration. You have a receiver of magic, reservoir of magic energy that you can use to produce a number of magical effects, represented by Eldritch points. You are able to use arcane fervor to generate Eldritch point reductions. Strategic use of this mechanic will instead extend your inspiration use. I don't even know what that means. Close cantrips. When active, enhance your non-melee cantrips when they are cast within 5 feet of your target. You ignore a disadvantage for close range cantrips and add your spellcasting modifier to the damage. You leave behind a volatile sigil on hit, significantly increasing the spell's damage potential. Intelligence saving throws proficiency, simple weapon, material weapon, light armor, medium armor, shield proficiency. Yes. Yes, we're gonna go for that spell word. I thought Dark Knight would be it, but wait.
Oh yes, Soul Society arc. That's under 100 episodes. You've
Death
got
Knight's
roughly 300 more to go.
Mm.
I recommend watching the entire
roughly
story
300.
of Bleach in X minutes video, then watching 1000-Year Blood War.
Really? I mean, that's technically possible. So we can either go for spell word, which I am going for that, actually. I don't know why I'm even thinking about it. Okay, spell word. That's spiders, infestation, shocking grasp. The target cannot use reaction. This spell has an advantage on creatures with metal armor. Okay. Sword burst. What else we got? Bursting booming blade. Two booming blades? 1.6 thunder damage, 1.8 damage if willingly moved. Strikes a target with a melee weapon surrounding them in a booming energy that detonates and deals 1.8 thunder damage if it willingly moves. Really? Strike with your weapon, afflicting your foe with a resonation that hurts them for 1.6 thunder damage when they move. Okay. Dancing lights? No. We already got that one. Thunder clap. Thunder clap. That's not a twerking joke, by the way. That's just a move, right? The clap there. She claps her hands and then like thunder comes out. She doesn't clap her butt cheeks, all right?
Just
want to let you know.
Because it's the final
you
part,
guys
so
know.
Bleach is gonna be huge next year.
Let's see.
Still no confirmation if we are gonna get the arc after 1000-Year Blood War, but it only makes sense we do.
Sound that affects nearby creatures. Is that right? Yeah, I do need to. I guess I do need to watch it. I just need to find time to watch it. I just started back up watching. I might have to go for that thunderclap so we can hit more people at once. Yeah, so we can hit more people at once. I think that's ideal. But I just started back watching a bunch of anime and start putting out the those anime videos. So here's the crazy thing. For our videos, the one that gets the most followers, like new followers, is the anime videos. Soldier, yes. So spellcasting. So we got intelligence and strength. Got it. 8 charisma and 8 wisdom. That's okay. That's okay. The succubus Beatrice, she has a lot of charisma, so that will play in our favor. Okay, intelligence and strength. Yeah, I go with that. Should we flip that? Steven, thank you very much for the like from Facebook. Thank you. Okay. Dexterity is low. Okay. I think we're good with this. Acrobatics. Yes. Arcane. Investigation. No. Insight. No. Okay. Tav. No. Your name is Lila. Let's see. Not Tav. Okay. Did her name change? Okay, no, it didn't. Good. Got to keep an eye out on these mods, chat. Just saying, it's a huge. I think I'll at some point, chat. I'm going to be binge watching that. But at the same time, I really want to get what's our next goal with the YouTube channel, chat? Our goal is to get more viewers. I kind of wanted to wait to get more viewers for this game, to play this game, but oh well. We'll make content we'll just make content out of it anyway.
Sent the video I recommend you watch for Bleach in Discord. I think it's good enough. You might have to Google 1 or 2 things if you don't get it because it has a weird power system.
I wonder. Thank you, King Remedy. I wonder if because I know in Dragon Ball they made this thing that I think I forgot which one it is, but oh no, it might have been Naruto, where they cut out a lot of the they just made movies and cut out a lot of the fluff. It might have been One Piece. It could have been One Piece. Health goes up to 19. 1 spell slot. Eldritch Point. Arcane Strike. Enhance a bonded weapon by channeling a damaging cantrip into it. On its next hit, the normal cantrip damage and effects will be added to the weapon damage. Wait, since we're not a warlock, can we still use the book? Or is that book only for warlocks? I think it's just for warlocks, right? Let me see. Because we could add a second class if we really wanted to. Let's see. This book right here. No, not that one. Yes, that one, but let's see. Beatrice, you're by that, right? Can you go into the... No. Beatrice, check this right here. And see if that Necronomicon book...
One Piece is making a show currently called The One Piece that's going to cut the current 1,200 episodes in half.
It's going to cut it? I'm assuming they're going to be cutting out a lot of the fluff. Or they're going to be cutting out a lot of the running. One thing that there's only one thing I hate about One Piece. Only one thing. There's only one thing I hate about One Piece. Normally, I would never say they should remove or add anything to One Piece. But or to any anime, because I think anime is like, is good how it is. Like aside from like, maybe a upgrade in animation, or maybe not even that. But there's only one thing, and that's all the darn running. Not even the running. It's the sound of running. The sound of running in One Piece annoys the crap out of me. They don't change up the sound if they're running on grass, marble, stone. It's always the same. They could be wearing different shoes and it will be the same running sound effect. I hate it. I hate it so freaking much. I don't mind if they're running. Like that's fine. I know they're gonna cut it out, but I don't even mind that. But it's just the sound of running in One Piece annoys the crap out of me. Oh man. I hate it so much, man. Where's that Necronomicon? I know King Remedy was like, they should make a mod that makes it easier to organize stuff.
Yeah, they have a bunch of recaps and slideshows off character reactions. They are gonna cut that out. They have made 500 episodes into a little over 200 episodes.
Really? That's nice. I'm already caught up quite a ways anyway. Like, I watched up into the part where Luffy fights that dragon dude on that samurai island. Like, I haven't seen the ending of that. I'm still the freakiest part about that anime was the part where he was going to rip off his arms. Ugh, that was crazy. That was crazy. I'm like, ooh. Okay. Like, what, are you gonna rip off your arms and start punching people with your nubs? Do I have that? Wait a minute. It's a book.
I'm at like 950. I'm done until it finishes. I can't keep watching.
You're done until it finishes? That's funny. Where? So that book is not in our inventory. Or in our party. I know that much. It's not here. Wow, Candy, you looking for a book? Yes. It's like a, we found it when we found the Necronomicon book. I'll just do this. I'll just check. There it is. Found it. So you have to be a warlock to use this book. The first spell attack made in combat always hits. So here's the thing. Reason why I guess we don't need the main character to become a warlock.
Stop watching One Piece and watch Chainsaw Man and Bleach.
Stop watching One Piece and watch Chainsaw Man. I haven't been watching One Piece, but I do need to watch Chainsaw Man and Bleach. I'm caught up on Chainsaw Man. I just haven't seen the movie. Bleach, I do need to get caught up on Bleach. As for this, we don't need our main character to become a warlock. We don't need that. Because one thing I want her to be able to do is be able to read this freaking book, this necromancy of they. But right now, I think she needs intelligence or wisdom. Who has wisdom in our party? To give us like a...
Let's get going.
Oh, you got 12 wisdom. You got 13 wisdom. You got 18 wisdom. So you might be able to help us with that. But we just need high levels of wisdom to be able to like read that freaking book. because there's like we have a roll of 20. We have to get a nat 20 on a roll of wisdom or something like that. That's gonna be tough. Okay, let's just level you up. Okay. So tonight I didn't let the save finish. Tonight I'm either gonna upload the anime recording we did or the horror game recording we did. Probably the horror game recording that we did.
3 more weeks until I binge watch the final season of My Hero Academia.
Because Doctor is subscribed
in history, it has had an amazing
to the
run.
channel. Doctor's subscribed to the channel, and I really want to make sure he's got his dose of horror games. 3 more weeks until a binge watch the final season of My Hero Academia. I stopped watching My Hero after he saved that little girl with a horn on her head. Or was that a movie? That might have been a movie. But yeah, I stopped watching at that point. So I got plenty more to watch. Dishonest Whisper. Oh my goodness. Wrathful Smite. Bludgeoning, lightning damage, and psychic. Oh my gosh. What else can we do? Featherfall. Frost Fingers. I feel like Featherfall would be great if we're jumping down into holes and stuff. Retreat, gain, dash immediately, and as a bonus action on each of your turns until... Oh, we can just bounce. You're like, hey, this is too hard. Deuces. Earth Tremor. Pig, Grease. Cover the ground in grease, slowing the creatures within them and possibly going prone. Catapult. Retrieve an object on the ground that weighs up to 5 pounds and launch it at a creature.
4. After that, the main plot starts and the show gets super dark. The final season, every episode has top-notch animation.
Color spray. Project a cone of colorful lights, blinding targets until your next turn. Is that right? Yeah, I guess I really need to get caught up on that. But observe elements. Right now, I've just been watching new anime. Like the first episode of new anime I can find and just so I can make a video out of. Thunderwave. We could go for Thunderwave, but I think this right here, this Wrathful Smite, is very deadly. Link yourself to one or more targets with a bolt of lightning. Deal an additional 1 damage to all linked targets by activating it. Yeah, we're gonna go for these two. Select target from attack. Increase the 13. Okay. Yeah, that works. Shield when you're about to be hit by an retreat. Some of these spells are really cool too. Long stride. Grant nearby allies long stride. Increase their movement speed. Enhanced leap. Hopefully, so when the next act come along, chat. When we get to Act 2.
Jujutsu Kaisen is coming. That's always big, but low-key
I'm going to
I finished the manga 1 year ago.
Arcane Warrior. After attacking an enemy with a light one-handed weapon in one hand, you may cast a bonus action, a swift cantrip with your empty offhand. Really? Ooh. Jujutsu Kaisen is coming. That's always a big, but low key. I'm over it. I finished the manga 1 year. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, you did read the manga, didn't you? Okay, I want to go for two-handed. When you're wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed in one hand and no weapon in the other hand, you do an additional. Okay, I kind of want to go for two-handed. Because she's a two-handed fighter. Arcane Warrior. After attacking an enemy with a light one-handed weapon in one hand, you may cast a bonus action swift cantrip with your empty hand. But I will have to use a spell to even make that work, though. So I'm gonna use that. Okay. 2-weapon fighting. Ooh. Let's see. Specialization available. Level 1 spell slot. Another point for the Eldritch blink tactics. So you just blink your eyes and you're like, am I doing it? Am I doing it? Oh my gosh. You are able to harness energy from spellcasting to fuel teleportation abilities. Really, anytime you cast a spell or consume a spell slot, you gain ethereal priority, a teleportation ability that has the chance to make enemies flat-footed. In addition, any spells or abilities you use that involve teleportation have the same chance to apply flat-footed. What does flat-footed mean? Let's see. This creature has a -1 attack penalty against the character that applied the effect. Attacks against this creature are made with a 1+ bonus. Oh, really? Or until the affected creature takes damage from any source. Really? That's interesting. New spell, Blink Dog, Pack Tactics. Great. Creature has advantage on attack rolls against a target if one of its allies is within. Really? A creature has advantage on attack rolls against a target if one of the target isn't. So my team could do a lot of blink dog blink. Wait, blink dog blink. Teleport up to 30 feet away and gain a +1 bonus on your attack. The next hit you make after blinking will make an. Really? That is interesting. Blink dog, ethereal evasion. When an ally within 10 feet is attacked, you may grant them a +5 bonus to AC and impose disadvantage on their attack by teleporting them to a spot adjacent to their attacker. Fey magic. Fey magic. You learn additional nature-based spells when you reach certain levels. At level 3, you learn speak with animals, hail of horns. At level 5, you gain spike growth and healing spirit. At level 9, you learn plant growth and conjure barrage. At level 13, you gain dominant beast and guardian nature. At level 17, you gain contingent and conjure volley. Arcane strikes effect will apply to. Man, there's so much freaking reading. But if I don't read any of these and just go with the flow, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind because I don't know what does what, and I'm just gonna be playing it by ear. You know, like mashing buttons. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Speak with an animal. Yep. Hail of thorns. Okay, that one's a good one. It's also got lightning damage. Hail of thorns. A ranged weapon. Ooh, so that's melee and this is ranged. Got it. Okay. I would like to go for another electric attack. Thunder smite. Yes. That's fire, lightning, and thunder. Yeah, we're gonna go for lightning and thunder because she's got the armor for it, so it should like at some point double it. Blink bonded. Blink bonded spell swords feel connected to the natural world and have a forge. Okay. Elementalist. Ooh, like swords that have like different types of elemental stuff. Shadow adept. Born in dark. I was born by the darkness, molded by it. Dark Lord's magic. Your strange connection with Shadowfell allow you to learn specific spells as you increase your level.
My first run I read
Shadow
nothing
Rift.
about my build and my build regretted it in Act 3 when it was
Open
super
a rift into the
unoptimized
shadow
with my
plane,
gear and other players.
transforming the selected area into darkness of its... King Grim says, my first run, I read nothing about my build, and my build regretted in Act 3. In Act 3 when it was super unoptimized with my gear and other players. Really? That's funny. What is this? Open a rift into a shadow plane, transforming the selected area into a dark mirror of itself that blends all save the caster. All nearby flames are extinguished, and everyone within the plane is heavily obscured. While in the space, all leveled spells that deal necrotic or psychic damage roll their damage die with advantage. Oh, that would help out the Beatrice, because her power is like her power is that, so that would allow her to double her attack, but it would hurt others. You gain dark vision when slightly or heavily obscured. You gain several benefits. You have a +2 bonus to your attack damage, bonded weapon melee and thrown attacks along with spells that deal neurotic damage. So I kind of want to get this class because I feel like it would help with that magic stuff, that dark magic stuff. But I don't think it gives us stat bonus. I think it just gives us she's a leader, so I feel like this class, the blink bonded, would work better. Elementalist swords would be so freaking cool. Look at that. Look at that. Deal additional the elemental strikes would be crazy. Yeah, I don't think control flames, inflict wounds, shadow blade, vampire touch, shadow of Yeah, I don't think these right here will give us any stats to help us read that book better. You know what book I'm talking about, right, chat? So we're going to go for this one because it helps. It can give our team a little bit of a boost. Yeah, it could, especially if we can allow them to teleport. Teleport up to 30 feet away and gain. Yeah, this will allow us to teleport. So this will easily be one of our favorite ones. So we can get have an advantage on our enemy. Choose a fire surface and expand its radius. Oh, if we could expand, choose a fire surface and expand its radius, extinguish an object or fire. If we had water, the electricity would like go so well with that water effect. Okay, we'll just go for the blink bonded. Draconic bite. Yeah. And we're good. Level 4. Okay, we just get regular stuff. A new cantrip and a new spell. And new feat available. Cantrip. Train the cantrip selection. Let's see. I want... Sword burst. No. The magic hand. Lightning lure. Create a lash of lightning energy and strikes a creature. Possibly pulls them 3 meters closer. Frostbite. Gus. I kind of want to use... Oh, we can use it multiple times because it's a cantrip. So we can use it without using our electricity. I mean, our spell slot. So if that's the case, we might use Booming Blade. We're either going to use... We could use Booming Blade or make sure we just have a sword that, you know, kind of does that. But that Booming Blade would be devastatingly nasty. Strike with your weapon, afflicting your foe with a... That's an 8 to 25 damage. Strike with your weapon, afflicting your foe with resonating. That would be completely nasty. Oh, if they move. When they move. Oh, they get an extra 1.6 thunder damage if they move. Okay. That's a hard one, chat. An illusion. That magic hand would come in handy. I think we have a ring that does that anyway, so I don't think we need it. So yeah, let's go for this one. What's this? Pause and no. Okay. Lightning lure, leash, pulls them towards us. Yeah, we'll go for the booming blade. Strike a target with a melee weapon surrounding them in a booming energy that detonates and deals 1.8 thunder if they move. Yeah. Spells. What other spell can we give? Gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spells. Does this help other people? Until this. Nope. Just her. What about this? Grant nearby allies long stride. Increase their movement speed by 3 meters. Ooh. Oh, no. Searing Smite. Fire and lightning. Oh, man. But if we gave everybody the ability to move faster, where it hits and gain resistance, we could. That is possible. So we could go for the Searing Smite with the lightning, fire, and bludgeoning damage. Or we can give everybody a boost in stride. That's very possible. Because I know our Beatrice can't really move very far. She teleports. Grant nearby allies long stride, increase their movement speed. That costs a spell. I think we're going to go for this one. Everybody's got their own strengths and weaknesses. Okay. Don't we already have... You gain 2 weapon fighting. You can dual wield even if your weapons aren't light, and you gain a +1 bonus to armor class while wielding a melee weapon. You cannot dual wield 2-handed weapons. Wait, don't we already have dual wielding though? Chat? We already have dual wielding. So getting this would be pointless, am I right? Or is this a different kind of dual wielding? 2 weapon fighting and dual wielding. You can use 2 weapon fighting even if the weapons you are wielding aren't light. You cannot dual wield 2. Okay, what about this? Improve stability and become more adept at twin weapons. Okay, I think that's what we need. Because we're not really... I think we can dual wield, but we're not adept at it. And what we got was a different kind of dual... I'm not really sure. It's very weird stuff. I could have sworn there was a weapon master. And yeah, right here. So 2 weapon fighting. So we have 2 weapon fighting, but The problem is we don't have somehow we got dual weapon two weapon fighting. We're just not adept at it. Penalties apply at 33% of the normal effect. So if we don't get dual wielding, we can dual wield, but we're just not effective at it. So we would get this, and no, it's the same. Dual wielder, you cannot dual wield. Cannot do it. You could yeah. So dual wielder, you get a bonus. Two weapon fighting, even if you are wielding aren't light. Okay, then I'm gonna go. Let's see, weapon master, skilled, arcane, deception, intimidation, medicine, weapon master, simple weapon, add your proficiency. I think I'm gonna go with weapon master. When you are wielding a melee weapon, archery, you gain 2 range bonus. Great weapon fighting. So that is possible. What else do we got? Undead deposit. You rule the iron fist, and all undeath is your demons. You gain the undead and dreadful glare abilities, which you can use once per roll. Short range. Okay, what affect a target with the hate? All right. Let's see. Strike fear into the 5 undead. No. Okay, that's not really cool. Titan grip. No. Crushing knowledge. Closed horse. Streaker. No. Stabber. No. So I think we're going to go everybody's friend. What? Charisma? No. We're going to go for... Oh, if we can make water in places, that would be nice. Slasher, telekinetic, deadly, concentration, nimble fingers, skilled expert. What is this? Acrobatics and all that crazy stuff. We get 1 point. Skilled expert, you perform. Okay, no. We're probably going to go for cantrap combatant. No. Skeleton crew, maybe. No, we're going to... War magic. War magic, no. So I'm going to go for weapons master. Where is it? Weapons master. Man, now you got me thinking about Rimworld, man. Lone wolf underneath. Where is it? There it is. Weapons master. Warcaster. What's warcaster? No. Tough. Sniper. Shield master. Resilient. Weapon master. Okay. Martial adapt. Your strength and dexterity. You learn 2 maneuvers from battle master. Superior die. Okay. Weapon master it is. When you are wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed in one hand and no weapon in the other hand, you deal an additional 2 damage. You can carry a shield in your free hand and still gain a great weapon fighting. You roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack with a two-handed melee weapon. The die is re-rolled once. Okay. Wait, what? Does that mean when you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage? I don't roll a 1 or 2 very, very often though. And I don't really want dueling because I'm gonna probably use 2 weapons. So the only other option would be the archery, strength and dexterity. Strength or dexterity, agility, reflexes, balance, also physical. Yeah, we could probably your ability points come from. Okay, we're probably gonna go for dexterity because agility, reflexes, balance affects your. Yeah, we go for that. So we got 2 weapon fighting and archery now. And we do use our bow sometimes. There we go. Yeah, I really did want to use monk stuff too. I ain't gonna even hold you on that one, chat. Okay, let's see here. Sigil Stalker. You learn the okay, I know that one. Bound weapon enchantment. Okay. Eldritch Mark, got that one. Eldritch Free Cast, got that one. Blink Dog, piercing bite, biting an opponent and potentially inflict gaping wounds upon the target. All right. Blink. Your attacks will trigger Eldritch Mark's effects and on enemies. Okay. Bond of the pack. The bond between you and your Blink Dog grows stronger. Your proficiency bonus is added. Okay. Bond. Healing Spirit. Call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded. Wow. Like a little cat or something like that. Spike growth. Okay. Let me get 2 spells. Digital Stalker. All right. Dark Vision. Grant creature the ability to see in the dark. Okay. Kinetic Jaunt. Magically empower your movement, giving yourself an additional 3 meters of movement speed and ability to avoid opportunity attacks. You can also move through the space of other creatures that creatures, but you take a 1.8 force damage when ending your turn in their space. Okay, knock. Unlock an object that is held shut by a mundane lock. Okay, that's interesting. Vortex warp. Magically twist space around another creature, possibly preparing them to be teleported. To where? Just teleported? Okay. Cloud of daggers. Darkness creates a dark, heavily obscured blind. Enhanced ability. Dragon's breath. You magic. Force. Misty step. Enhanced leap. I'm probably gonna go for the teleporter because there's many times we tried to fight somebody, but we can't get close enough because they keep running. Magic weapon. Infuse a weapon. Arcane energy. The weapon becomes magical, receiving a +1 damage until the long rest. Possible. Vortex warp. We're gonna go for vortex warp. Damage all nearby creatures and objects. Creatures made of like materials such as a stone. Ooh, shadow blade. Snowball storm. Okay, so we're gonna go for the teleportation. I feel like that would just come in handy to just move somebody that's just being a nuisance. I just know it will. I'm gonna be looking back on this and like, whoa, Candy, that was a great idea. Like, oh, thanks. Well, that branding smite looks so cool. We could get rid of the witch bolt for that branding smite. That's okay. Material magic. You can make a standard attack and cast a cantrip when attacking your action. Ability does not stack. Okay, I think this is the last one. All right. Okay. That works. She's still good with the hammer for now. I want to give her cause she can use a dagger now. That's the target. Or at least she should be proficient with it. But the hammer just hits hard, but we already got somebody else with like big weapons. Needle dagger. We might just give her a short sword as well. Cause I know we was using we had her using a short sword. Speedy reply. There's a short sword. There's a magical dagger. If we had a dagger that allowed for ooh, there's a short sword. Oh, that's a sword of justice. It's a long sword. Very heavy. Great axe. Mace. I'm gonna give her probably this. When your wielder attacks with an advantage, they deal an additional 1.8. Okay. Silence targets on hit. I think that silence a target on hit might be a great idea. Weave that into our repertoire. Okay. And then we'll add maybe a short sword to it. Depending on how things go, like I'll just change it up later. Okay. And we're ready. Give you a torch. And our inventory is good. All right, let's get the heck out of here. I need a torch. Here we are. Okay, let's go. Wait for it to save so it doesn't complain to me. All right, leave camp. All right. Let's go back to the deep dark. Whispering. Underdark. Suzor tree. Yes. We were just here, right? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. I wonder if we can go up there without attacking them. Like, because they could be friend, you know what I'm saying? Like friend or foe kind of thing. I also don't want to be fighting on that. Okay. Send that back to camp. Dang it. They saw us.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Well, so much for peace.
Can you bind? This is a very bad spot to be starting a fight too. Like,
Come on, can't stay idle. I won't give in. Can't even catch my breath.
you can teleport over here at least to get behind this. And then we can use Nature's Grip. Let's see. Deal additional link to all targets. Extreme. Target disaster. We could use Green Flame. Let's try it. And then we run it back. Oh, it's trying to call reinforcements too. Okay, she's kind of
I will ascend.
stuck there. You can use Halt on this one and that one. Nice. That'll come in handy. And you can use Misty Step to get yourself over here too. Nice. What is your problem? So, I won't kill this one. Clearly, he's got something going on.
Well, so much for peace.
Can you teleport? No, we might just have to use haste. Let's just use haste or dash.
One day I'll catch a break.
Are you still hiding? You don't have to do that, you know. Okay. What about you? There's too many spiders.
This is gonna feel good.
And dash.
I've got it.
Okay. Let's see. And dash.
On I go. Where do I go from here? What now? No choice but to keep going.
And electric. Yeah, fire.
I will ascend.
Now use your blade on this one. And run it back. You missed. Shame on you. Here's the storm spear for lightning damage. Let's try it on this one. See how that works. Ooh. Wait a minute. What? Throw a melee weapon enhanced with lightning magic. On hit, the target suffers the weapon's normal effect and takes a 1.6 lightning damage. Lightning arcs towards an additional target within a 4.5 meters, dealing a 4.9 lightning damage. Oh, it throws the weapon. Interesting. Charge bound warhammer. Hammer's magic power only function if it's bound to an electric knight or warlock's packed weapon. Really? Silences target on hit. What does silence? Can't speak or cast spells with immune to thunder, and is immune to thunder damage. Render mind the best offense. Okay. We'll throw a dagger at it. No. Throw a hammer.
Cutting to the chase.
It missed. It hit him. It hit him. But it just... Oh, that's so stupid.
You've made a grave mistake.
Pick up that hammer.
Ready for another round?
And hit that one. And hit it again. I really don't want this thing calling its buddies. Yeah, she doesn't really have too much of any power.
Focus, strike true.
Blood comes easy.
Yeah, all her powers like
So much
heavy magic for support and light damage. 'Cause I know there's going to be a part where we're going to be coming up. Okay, that one's knocked out. Let's knock this one out.
Another day, another fight.
Victory awaits.
Okay. And you are... Okay, non-lethal. Okay, good. And strike again. Okay. Take that. Is he cursed? He's knocked out. Dark vision. Notable features you can see into dark. Size, sunlight, sensitivity. Because he's clearly... Scribble notes. What's going on here? Protector, guardian of the forge from magma rose. Only in magma destroyed. Hot hammer. Where a small map is drawn underneath the number X, following the words of scratch beneath our nose.
There's an adamantine forge down here.
Seems it's guarded by a protector of some sort. Something weak to this hot hammer.
There's a staff. That should allow us to make a crystal staff of some kind, I think. You know, I never even messed around with these like little parts that you can build like certain things. Let's see, take all that. Anything else that will give us an idea of what's going on in his head? No. I'll take that. Okay. Nope. Nothing else. The dude is just insane. I kind of want to see if we have the ability. Can we get rid of these freaking spiders? Nope. The Spider Queen
What now?
is Spider Queen got some problems. She's not summoning anymore, so that's good, but still. She could use them like this. Let me see. But only during battle. She can siphon off their life energy. So
At least things have
it does
stayed
come in handy a little bit. Okay, let's get off of this. Save up. I see eggs over there. Wait, I'm not tripping. I did see eggs over here, didn't it? Or did I pick up the eggs? No. Okay. What else is over here? Nothing. Spiderling? Are those spiderlings? Oh wait, there it is. Baby Bulette. Oh, okay, I know what those eggs are. Now. Those things are tough.
Need to act fast.
Yes, we do. Call down a beam of light that damage any creature that enters the beam. So if we can attack all of them at once. Blind the targets. Call forth. Beam of blinding light. But we could do that, but that's still not enough. We could bind a bunch of them. Like the next three, so Karlach can get in between them. That is possible. Invoke a heavily flare that's possibly blinds your targets. All forth spirits protect you. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is blind them all. Not even blind them all, but like stop the next three from moving. Weapon unarmed. All forth. Okay, yeah. We're gonna use the Nature's Grip on 3 targets. That one. That one. And that one. It didn't work. It blocked it. Okay. Great. Just great. Atone. Enter a state of atonement, beckoning others to join. Enemies can add, but suffer a radiant damage as they are lashed with jolts of penance. You and an ally cannot be targeted until creature. The beam of blinding light sears and blinds all creatures in their path. That'd be 4. If we hit this. Fight that one.
Fuck yes.
So if we set her off, where's your rage? You have a rage, don't you? No, you don't. Okay, she doesn't have a rage anymore. I forgot that we changed that. So we just set you off with that, and then have you...
Heading out.
Enter a rage. Rage damage doubles. Oh, you got Giant's Rage, at least. What else do we got? Yeah, we could do that. This. And that's it. That's all of them. Okay. We can do a cleave on a few of them. Again, we don't want to kill them. We just want to knock them out. Oh, that one's dead. Oh, they get bigger. So if we don't take them out, they're just gonna get huge. Looks like it's gonna try to jump. They got poisoned because yeah, they got poisoned because I think somebody or the main character Lila might actually be holding some type of thing that poisons everybody. Envy. We also got an envy effect going on. That's okay. Let me see. Metamorph. Oh, they're trying to change. That's why they're kind of stagnating. Baby mother mothers kill their mother and eat after birth. Okay, they're just trying to change. Probably why they're being weird right now. I want you to connect with a few of these spiders. That one. That one. That one. And that one. And then I want you to consume the health of the linked teammates.
I just ate the worst Mexican food I've ever had. It was cold, tasted mid, and was way too expensive for the food I got. 2 enchiladas, 1 rice and beans cup, and 1 nachos order for $50.
Really? You know what's very interesting is that people are very blatant about what's good and bad. I only heard this about Mexican food. People are very blatant about good and bad Mexican food. Very interesting stuff, if you ask me. Very interesting. Like, cause I haven't really heard like, oh, bad Asian food before. I never heard that before. Duelers enthusiasm. Oh, you can't move. Wait, can you not move? Wait, no, you can move. It's just being weird. There we go. And another attack.
I am fury. I am death.
You can be whatever you want to be. Just hit your target, please. That one's knocked out. See, we added a mod
now.
that...
Never though I would have bad Mexican food. Never ordering from the place again. There is a spot 2 miles further that's
Really?
better for less.
Yeah, I've had bad
I
chicken
really want some
twice in my
tamales,
entire
though.
life. Some tamales. Okay, great weapon master adds a bonus to make a melee attack with your equipped weapon. Ooh. You missed a stationary target. Chat, what game am I playing right now?
Survival is all that matters.
Okay. I wonder if we can electrocute everybody. Is that possible? Link yourself to one target or more. Targets a bolt of lightning, deal an additional all linked targets. If we had a thing of water on the ground, we could like link everybody together to start electrocuting everybody. Okay. Electric grip. And the creatures, metal. You don't have any metal. Throw a melee weapon enchanted with thunders. Stormcastle spear. When you deal lightning damage, the hit target suffers the weapon's normal effects. Okay, no. We'll just use a regular attack. And grip. Lightning blast. Yeah, we're gonna need some better weapons for the main character because she is not doing so well. They're still trying to grow. I think they're still stagnating or something like that. They're literally not doing anything. Also, what could have happened is that because she's like radiating light, it's hurting. Like if they move, they know that they'll get hurt, kind of thing. So that is possible. Critical miss, huh? Another spider attack. Come on. What are you gonna do? Also, like I'm really waiting. Let's see here. I'm really waiting to get to Karlak so she can move around the battlefield. Envy. Yeah, I really wonder. I'm not sure why these things aren't attacking. We did take out the mother. So is that possible? Like they're a little defenseless thanks to the not having their mother.
Bye forever, pal.
Okay. Can you not move anymore? Oh, come on. This whole area is buggy as crap. Something's happening and I'm not too sure. Something's happening and I'm not too sure what it is. Come on. Luckily we're not stuck, it's just things are being weird. There we go. Okay, you're still alive. You're dead. You're still alive. Let's just take this one out. Okay, that one's down. Go take that one out. You missed it.
Time to strike.
Yes, that's true. How do you miss a stationary... There you go.
I won't give in.
Yeah, we're gonna need to give her like some better weapons, like big time. Because the weapon she's got is like very bad.
If Spectrum doesn't fix my damn Wi-Fi, I'm gonna drive by, throw a bag of dog poop on the door of every Spectrum office in the state of Texas.
Drive-by pooping? That's crazy. Drive-by pooping. Okay. Bite. 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 And bite. You can use a firebolt on that one, right? You missed. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get Lila a better weapon because she's not using those her daggers aren't really strong. Bite.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Okay. Okay. So she's bugged out. Karlak is bugged out. Which sucks because she could probably end this pretty quickly. Come on. So, Karlach is bugged out, and the baby mole things are bugged out too. This one. Get that one.
Cutting to the chase.
That's another.
I will ascend.
Yeah, you can do whatever you need to do. We just need to get. This might be the last one over here, I think.
Taste my fury.
One more. No, this one is.
Can't even catch my breath.
But it won't die. Why won't you die? There we go. Alright, we're free. And let's do a quick save and a short rest.
Time to get going.
Anything good? Diamond-studded plate. Oh. I didn't need to pick up intestines.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Warhammer. Potion. There's really not much even in there. Either way, we need to change up your weapons. This dagger will come in handy, like with silencing, come in handy later, but for now, we need to make sure she's decked out with the proper stuff. Like, we did have her have 2 warhammers. I mean, 2, not warhammers, 2, these things. Can you not dual wield these things? The Morning Stars? What? She can't dual wield Morning Stars. Very heavy axe. Well, you could just use Bursting Strike at least. Or what's the largest weapon we can give you? I might have to just give her back the hammer for now, because it has lightning damage to it. Man, I don't want to do that. I want to have dual. I want her to dual wield these things. Why can't you dual wield? You can dual wield these. I guess you can only dual wield axes. Well, it's better than nothing. Okay. Let's get going. We got to get up out of this cave. All right. There's nothing here. Oh, there's a grave here.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in. You realize it was made with stone shape, a powerful spell to waste on a grave.
Put a bundle of earth next to the tombstone or dig up the grave. You realize it's made with a stone shape. Powerful spell to waste on a grave. If we dig up the if we put something next to it. I want to dig up the grave.
As you dig, you slowly expose the skeletal remains of a large dog wearing a chunky leather collar.
A collar covered with runes. Lenore's work, clearly. It must have some purpose.
Dog collar. An old leather collar for a large dog. The name Mjolnir is engraved on the tag, surrounded by. Okay.
Ground in front of this.
So we got a dog collar, but why? I wonder. Okay, let's just keep moving. We literally have an army of spiders behind us.
Just out of view. Find.
There's a dead guy here. Can we talk to... Who can talk to the dead? Oh, crud. Okay. Enter a state of atonement. Beckoning others to join you. Enemies can add... Let's see here. Nature's grip. Radiant, holy you and nearby allies, you and your allies' weapons, unarmed attack, deal an additional. Invoke a heavenly flare and possibly blind your target. How many can we blind? Just one? You and your allies cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. You can still take damage from area attack. Trap some essence of fresh corpse. Okay. Target light prevented it from turning invisible. Call down beam blight. Sacred flame. All creatures in the path. Ooh, we could do this. Okay, spirit guardians. Call forth the spirit to protect you. Nearby enemies take... Okay. Enchanted power, attract those. Whatever. Right, can you move without getting hurt? Okay.
Still on my feet.
So what we're going to have you do because you're still connected to these spiders, I think. Yes, I think. You have the link to strengthen yourself. Strengthening the defense of linked enemies. Strengthening the damage of linked enemies. So that... Yes. They're not necessarily linked right now. But we can do that right now. Okay, what else can you do? For a melee, no. Go to extreme with your enemies. Strike their fire. Lightning strike all targets within range. You could probably get... Oh no, we can hurt our own teammates too if we're not careful. Okay. Deal damage and apply disaster stamp on an enemy. When this enemy is attacked, disaster stamp will ignite and convert 10% of the damage into desire. The other stamps that can be attacked. Okay. Who's got the most? You got the most health. Manipulate and silk enhance the spells. Link teammates last after casting special tremors. You can continue casting it with additional. Spiritual tremors. Manipulate the silk to enhance the spells of one linked teammate. Oh, I don't even have any spells. You just did that for nothing. Okay.
I am fury. I am death.
Is that right? Halt. They got halt. That's good. Let's move you right here. There we go. We're gonna change up your stance. That's defensive, power stance, mind stance, nimble stance, precise stance. Strength modifier.
Never a dull moment.
And you can do halt as well, I think. Maybe? Or does she have the ring? She might have the ring, so I don't think she can do halt. Too heavy to throw. Mark, where is it? Blade damage. Cannot reach destination. Dual wield weapon. Multi-bolt. There it is. That's what I want to use. Call forth 3 beams of crackling light. When unlocked, teleport 15 feet direction. Close range. Okay. Alright, and then you could probably start shine bright like a diamond over here. And Searing Ignite might actually be your cup of tea, if I'm being honest.
Jimmy on the go.
There we go. Searing. There we go. That one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Arcane Synergy. Possibly makes the target. No. Fire damage, long rest. We might be able to strike these two. It's a crit. That one's down. That one's got one more going for itself. Nice. Spider. Another spider. Bite. Get out of the way. Another spider. Bite. Get out of the way. And another spider. Bite. You do not want to go down. Well, all of our spiders are dead. Okay. What are these? Disaster stamp. Rating 10% of desire. The creature is willing to sacrifice everything for you. Get disadvantages and save runes. Got it. I want you to go buy this one. I want you to go hit this one. Release condition flare. Which probably should not have used that, but whatever.
On my way.
Oh, I forgot you even had that on.
Heal me, or I'm done for.
Heal who? Who's hurt? What's your, prepared? You're not hurt. Okay, you're not hurt, so I'm not really sure. Oh. She's down like, her points. Kind of thing. So she can't really, do much. Fighter's kiss. Oh yeah, so she's she can't move. She used up all her points. So we might have to wait. Wait, can we here, let's just hit you. Who's the next one? You.
I will not know fate. Still on my feet.
You don't have a healing touch. I don't think. Yeah, so I think we just have to finish the battle. But she's kind of out of commission.
Think you can take me on?
There we go. Alright, let's see what you guys got. What the heck is that? Not this one, but Absolute Tempest, where it deals an additional 1 thunder with spells and attacks. Okay, I'll definitely be taking that. Light hammer, we can sell that on the black market. Pack of bones. Can't dual wield? Who can we use that, chat? As haste. We can sell that. What is this? Blue cap. What do you got? Okay. Wow, can you just robbing these people? A little bit. They started it. Chainmail. Okay. Ooh. An axe for fire. Okay. You're kind of overweight. Okay, so in terms of this scythe, could we give a scythe to her? Scythe. Okay, so she can't use a scythe. But that would be pretty freaking cool, though. If she could use it. If she levels up, we probably have to give her something that allows her to do that. The Reaper's Scythe. Okay. We'll give her this short sword. Oh, she can't use short sword. Probably because it's material. The thing is, she can summon her own sword. So I think she'll be fine. Yeah, she can summon her own. I want you to use this scythe, though. Oh, I wonder if Shadowheart can use a scythe. Because she's using a very interesting katana. Extra reach. That katana gives her like quite a bit of blinding and smite and everything. So I kind of really don't want to take that from her because she's very useful.
Can't give up now.
With all that light stuff. So let's see how you work with the scythe. Okay. So with the scythe, you have what power? Let's see. Howl of the grave. Steal the life energy from your living enemies to heal your undead allies and strengthen them. Oh, That's interesting because we actually do have an undead ally. Speak with the dead. You can speak with the dead. Oh, come on, man. So do I get the speak with the dead back? Nope. Okay. Damage. I'm just going to have you use these two right here. You can use those two. But we need to... You're weighed down quite a bit. Wait, isn't, Karlak... No, Karlak doesn't hold it back. We'll give her a bag since she's not holding anything. Okay, and then we'll put all of this in there. There you go. And then we'll give this bag to... Should be able to give this bag to Karlak. Into camp? No. Lila. I wonder if we're just too heavy for her. What's in here? We can give her this bag. There we go. Alright. Can we... I wonder if we can get a little bit more light going. Accepted village. And I also wonder if we can upgrade the hit points. Because we got quite a bit of like... Wait, how much... How high is these guys level? Level 5. We was able to take them out pretty quickly. They're not too tough. I kind of want to make them tougher with the mod. But the thing is, what we're doing, we're not even using anything crazy. Like, we're just using 2 types of bonding thing to keep them from being able to move. So even if we removed one of our members, we'd still have it. Problem is, I think every time we do that, where is it? Long rest. Every time we... Okay. They turned around and looked our way. What are you doing? Something feels off. I'm just not sure. I wonder if there's a bug that is messing with their motion. We will see.
On the move.
Okay. Firebolt.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Let's connect these guys to you. Okay. And then we'll give them a buff. Strengthen the damage of linked teammates so that enemy. Strengthen the defense. Strengthen damage. Okay. Increase the faster when they attack. Okay. And I think we might be good. For now. Deal apply dishonor stamp on an enemy. Okay. Okay, we're good for now. Oh, we need to touch them
You'll be free in a blink.
to help them. Got it. Not enough. Okay, well, she can move. That's good.
What now?
I'm gonna need you. Can you help this one? And can you help that one? Nope. But you can at least strike this one. Oh, you use your main attack so you can't hit like normal.
It's the hardest.
Of course.
Swift and lethal.
Christian skill, ability. Halt. Just happy you do that. Okay. Misty Step. And you could probably move pretty far, like right up here.
My turn.
If they're still having a hard time attacking us, what we'll probably do is reload, because I don't want things to be too easy, you know what I'm saying? Probably gonna need to
Over there.
we can do. Blocked. Critical block. Oh, we did give him the ability to attack multiple times. Oh, you electrocuted the wrong one, buddy. Lila's like literally all over that. Sneak attack. Oh. They're nasty. Otis Nasiria. I wonder if she's the one who's doing that spell. Who the heck is doing this spell? I need to see. Because she's stuck there. We can probably have Lazille do a swipe with her sword at all three of them. That might be possible. Okay. Help the spider. And you might be able to teleport. Can you teleport? Yep, Misty Step. Dash.
Victory awaits.
And then we can use a sword swipe on all three of them. Nice. She got long stride too.
Got to focus.
Okay. Use 2 spell slots to make them not move.
Have to keep going.
That is possible. And that's exactly what we're going to do. There we go. Slinging shadows. Can't move. Use that.
I'm heating up.
Oh, he's dead, by the way. He's most definitely dead.
Come on, Karlak. Show him how you are.
Okay, he's dead.
Close ranks. Come on. Can't stay idle.
Sure you can. About the one of these, I want to see how. No, you can't use it. Dang. How about that's 30. That's 3-3. You can't reach that. Call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded while creatures within. Okay. And I want to test out this teleport 15 meters.
All right.
Oh, we can just teleport closer as long as we're like close enough to it, kind of thing. Okay. Cultist Nassyria is definitely stuck. I wonder if that's a bug in just regular game or just something with the mods, chat. Let's see. I was gonna search it up on my secondary computer while that does that, but I really throwing. What's up? Don't want to accidentally hit a hotkey on my secondary computer. Okay. We're just waiting. Luckily, what'll end up happening is that if a NPC does nothing for like long enough, it'll just skip their turn.
Another fight. Let's go.
Let's see. Momentum, and you can hit one more time. There we go. And what did you have? Marksman hat. Shader Clinger. The wearer has the average of saving throws. Blightbringer. Blightbringer attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon receives damage. Right. Delicator, when the weapon lands on a critical hit, it slows the target. Okay, potion. What about you? Alright. We really need to unload. Alright. Karlak. No, that's the... No, that's fine. We can always sort it later, but normally this bag is supposed to be like rare stuff. Okay. Wait. We can put a lot of the stuff in here. That, and that. Now, if we can't give this to Karlak, we'll just send it to camp. What's in here? Anything that we will need? See, yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff that we would need. Well, not too much. What is this? Thunder ring. I'll keep that. Clinger. All right. Then we'll just send the rest back home then. There's a lot of weapons here, but we can't hold on to it, and Karlak won't hold it. What else is around here? I don't think we looted this one. Ooh, what is this? Oh, frost ring. I'll take that. I'll take that. Whoa. Okay, nightlight found. There's a lot of fighting that happened here. Pretty much nothing of value though. Oh, I know where this is. Let's go back down. I wonder, do we get anything for not killing? Maybe some type of ooh, it's a short sword. Deals an additional 1 piercing damage. That's actually the best short sword I've ever seen. What the heck? That's literally the best short sword I've ever seen. Okay, unequipped. So now with just one short sword, 6 to 20 damage. Ooh, we might be onto something. We could still wield something else as well, but it would mean nothing if that short sword isn't at least, or that weapon isn't at least got some type of effect on it. Sickle, nimble, weapon enchantment. It's got a weapon enchantment? Okay, so what does that mean if it has a weapon enchantment then? Versatile weapon. It's got one enchantment, but maybe there's a thing that says if you use a weapon that has a weapon enchantment kind of thing. Maybe something like that. Like if you use a weapon that has weapon enchantment, you get a little bit of a perk kind of thing. Okay. What's the second best weapon we can have? Broken pike? No. Again, this is the best dagger I've ever seen, and it'll only go down by 1 with another weapon. So I'm assuming if we can get a weapon that has a little bit of an effect on it, it'll give us something, a little bit of something. Where is it? Where in the heck did that sword just go? Oh, there it is. So we can go with this psychic one. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. What in the heck is that thing doing here? I don't recall that being here. I don't recall that sword. I mean, not sword, but that monster being here. And we need a little bit of a rest.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Oh my gosh. It spotted us. Because our own people walked right into it. Like a bunch of idiots. Dash.
Talk to me.
Okay. We are going to need something. Can we use this to chain this thing? Target must be humanoid, of course. What about nature's grip? Target is out of sight. All right, then just get up there. Because the problem is with this thing is that it can move like a lot.
Time to push my luck.
Gosh dang it! I hit Y and it ended the turn. Okay. Iron strikes all targets in range. No. Fire. High defense. What about electricity? High defense. Yeah, let's use thunder. Missed, of course.
Victory awaits.
When you touch a willing target, it gains Barskin for 1 hour. Barskin significantly increases the target's AC. Misty Step. Halt. Okay, so it's not moving anywhere.
Let's go.
And let's get you to use dash so we can get up there quickly.
Under their noses. Another fight. Let's go.
And dash again.
Light on my feet. Let's end this.
We need to hit you with everything. That's blinding. Like, wait, that does damage, but it also blinds. Okay. Okay. Oh, snap. You hit your own teammates, you idiot.
Survival is all that matters.
You missed a stationary target, girl. Get your head in the game.
Swift and lethal.
Oh, this would be, like, extremely difficult if we didn't have halt.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Is halt supposed to be, like, this strong? Because we have two people with the power to halt.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Throw a bonded weapon. We don't have a bonded weapon, not yet at least. Electricity.
Blood follows me everywhere.
And run it back. And just out of spite. Hit it with cold. Oh, we can hit it again. So if we shrank this thing down and used its body later, it's...
Can't give up.
Is that possible? Got it.